Well, we're here at first intermission here on MediaCom MC22, and pleased to be joined by Derek Damon, head coach and general manager of your Iowa Heartlanders. And Derek, coming off a really important stretch of games for the Heartlanders of late. Wednesday, Heartlanders were able to tie the game late and pick up a point. No, the team didn't get the win in the end, but getting that point at this time of year, how big does that play for this team?
Every point matters at this time of year, and I was telling that to the guys yesterday that if we play like that for 28 more games, we're going to set ourselves up to have a successful end of the season here. And I really liked our effort in the game. Especially their goalie played well on Wednesday night. But we were around the net, and then ultimately Yuki was able to bang one home with 3.5 to go, which got us into overtime.
There's two guys that have performed exceedingly well throughout their histories on MediaCom MC22 with the Heartlanders. Yuki's one of them. He's a guy that all 6 of his goals this year have either been to tie the game or to take a 1-goal lead for the Heartlanders. So knowing there's a guy like Yuki, and I know it's just 6 goals, but 6 goals are 6 important goals. You either take the lead or tie the game. How important is that to know that you have a guy like that steps up in big moments like Yuki?
Yeah, and Yuki does all the right things on and off the ice. He's a guy that comes to work every day. He's here early. He's doing extra work. He's doing whatever he can to be successful. And generally, when guys are doing that, they're gonna have successful careers. And so it's good to see Yuki playing the way he is right now, especially down the stretch in an important time. We need that.
Pavel Novak, he's a guy that, over the last few games, he hasn't quite found that goal-scoring touch, but he has scored a lot of goals for the Heartlanders, again, in big moments this year. Think back to opening night, or the second night of the season against Rapid City. Had a big goal against Cincinnati the last time these teams played over in Clonetown. So when you think about Pavel, his progression, he's only just a rookie in this league. What have you seen out of him?
Yeah, and him being off the ice for a year last year, dealing with the cancer that he was dealing with, it takes time. It obviously was hard on his development as a player, but Pav is an unbelievable human being. He's a guy that is also a professional, does a lot of things right off the ice to put himself in a good position. And when those guys are doing the right things, they're going to pay off for them. And he's trying to find his way as a professional hockey player in his rookie season, and he's doing a good job of that.
Cincinnati, they're a team, they've gone through ups and downs this year. As well, like every team in the Central Division, a couple good weeks, couple bad weeks. Everyone's still so close in the division. But the player we highlighted on the Cincinnati side tonight on the broadcast and pregame show was Patrick Polino, who's a shorthanded wizard in this league. He's got 9 career shorthanded goals. 5 of them have come this year. Defending a guy like that in particular, who can do it on the power play, even strength shorthanded. What have you seen out of Patrick particularly that makes him such a tough guy to guard?
Yeah, he's opportunistic. He's always looking, whenever he has a chance to get a break, he's going to go. So it's something that we address on the pre-scout 5-on-5 and on the power play, that hey, whenever they get an opportunity, there's a bobbled puck and they're going to flip it out or clear it, he's going to be going. So let's make sure that we're all hands on deck and getting back and making sure that we're defending him hard and defending that whole team hard. They're a veteran-laden team. They know how to play the game, but if we play hard against them, we'll set ourselves up for a good night.
And the Heartlanders have won back-to-back games against the Cyclones in the season series, and offensively, even in the losses, only one time through the first 5 games. I was hit 4 goals in all but one of the 5 games. So what is it about the Cyclones defensively that you think Iowa's been able to take advantage of?
Well, we're going to try to use our speed. We've got guys that can really scoot, and we're going to want to get them going wide and try to get to the net. If we can do a good job of getting 2 anchors at the net, 2 guys around the net, and then just getting pucks and bodies to the net and try to bang in a greasy one, we feel that we'll have success that way. So it's important that we use our speed through the neutral zone and get it in deep on the forecheck and make sure that we're putting their D under pressure.
Derek, thanks again for a few minutes. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Chris Peters and I have highlights, stats, and more here on MediaCom MC22.